PostalRednecks. In this video, we are going to address this front valve piece. We're going to finish removing that. We're going to take care of the gas leak, and we are going to fix the rear brake line. So, yeah, let's get started by removing what's left of this valve. Okay guys, these tires aren't losing air, they were actually deflated. When you are running in the sand, you want to run a low tire pressure to try and get as much surface area on the sand as possible, so you not only get traction but you ride on top of it and not dig into it. So yeah, I ran, I believe I was running 7 in the front and 6 in the rear. They're at 8 right now, so I'm going to get these things inflated just simply so I got more room to work with underneath, but that's something to keep in mind if you are going to run in the sand. Airing down makes a huge difference. Alright guys, 2 things. One, being kind of funny, if we look here on the frame, look at how much sand we brought home with us. It's a pretty good chunk right there. Oh yeah. And then, I noticed something when I was airing up the tires just now. If you look, we got some damage to the shock there and some damage to the shock there. Now, it's happening on both sides, and I'm not quite sure how that happens, because if you look, we got a pretty good gap there. I mean, I can get my finger in the middle, even my thumb, but that control arm is somehow getting into it. So yeah, we took some pretty hard hits, but I didn't think we hit hard enough that that control arm could swing into it. So yeah, I'll have to see if I can figure out what's going on there. I'm not too concerned about it, but obviously I want to see if I can take care of the problem or mitigate it. So add it to the list. Alright, knowing that the leak is at the front of the tank, I think what I'm going to try and do is I'll loosen the back strap, remove the front strap, and see if I can't get the tank to tip down far enough that I can get up on top and see what's leaking. So yeah, hopefully I can get it out by, or hopefully I can find the problem by doing just that, because removing that whole tank in this driveway is not going to be fun. So yeah, fingers crossed. Alright guys, yeah, it's not giving me a whole lot of room to work with. The tank seems to be hitting a crossbar and it won't drop down, but I think I know why this guy sold the truck. Obviously it had a gas leak, but the back strap on the tank, the bolt just turns, and the nut that's captured inside the frame, yeah, that's turning with it, so that back strap's not coming off. I have a feeling he knew of this problem, and that's one of the reasons this truck was so cheap. So I'm gonna get a mirror and I'm gonna see if I can't see up on top of the tank, and see if I can't find the problem without removing the tank completely. And yeah, let's see what I can find. So, I'm extremely satisfied with how easy that was. I will show you where that bolt was, or that nut. If you look, right in that channel there, that's where that nut was. here it is on the ground. My yeah, that's the clip that's supposed to be on the frame. So this is supposed to be clipped in the frame, and then this bolt's supposed to just come out. If you look, can't hold my flashlight and wrench at the same time, but my wrench just fits. Well, looks like the evap canister right here needs to come out, so I'm going to remove that, and then hopefully we'll be able to tip this tank down far enough to see what's leaking. Alright guys, I'm not seeing anything obvious, so I think what we're going to do next is I'm going to take the filler neck off, remove the drive shaft, and then we are going to try and drop the tank completely, so yay. Alright, so it appears as if the tank's going to have to go all the way forward. We're going to have to drop the back down and then slide it, and the front should come out because, as you can see, the tank is all the way up against the diff right now, or the rear drive shaft, and I can't clear that front cross member, so we're going to have to push it forward back onto that cross member, drop it down past the rear axle, and then yeah, pull it out. So I got the filler tubes off. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a bag, put it over this, and then snap a rubber band around it, because when we tip this down, a lot of gas is going to try and come out. So make sure to do that, or you're going to have a gas nightmare, little gas flood. So yeah, let's get this thing covered up and see if I can't drop this tank down. Well guys, got the gas tank dropped out, and the problem is pretty apparent. If you take a look, that right there is the fuel sending unit. So that goes inside the gas tank. Now the question is, why is it out? So hopefully the locking ring for that is in there and everything, and we'll be able to just place it back in, be good to go. So let's get this thing the rest of the way out and take a look. Sucks. Well, that sucks. If you've seen in the video, I was bringing the gas tank down and didn't notice that the gas lines were getting taut, and we ended up breaking the tabs off of the sending unit. So alright guys, extremely fortunate news. I was searching Craigslist and found a gas tank and sending unit for 25 bucks. It was only half an hour away, so I'm on my way right now to go pick that up. My next option would have been a pick and pull yard, which would be about 50 to 60 bucks. So yeah, real fortunate on this one. So alright guys, on our way home, ended up getting the pump for $20. The gas tank was for a shorter, the 4-door, still a 4-door, but it wasn't the full 4-door, it was the half door. So gas tank didn't end up working, just popped the sending unit out, and he sold me just the sending unit for 20 bucks. So dang, did we get lucky. So I'm excited to get that thing in there, hopefully fix that gas leak. We gotta tackle them brake lines before we do that. So yeah, get back to it tomorrow. So see you guys tomorrow. Alright guys, right now, if you look here, we have a crap load of brake lines sticking out. What I'm gonna do is, or what I've already done, is removed the old brake line that runs from here all the way to the rear end, and I'm running a new line. So we are actually gonna skip right past the ABS module, and I'm gonna go right into the master cylinder, right to the flex line of the rear axle. So yeah, I've got a long ways. Sorry I didn't record all of it. It's looking a little questionable there as far as rain, so I'm kind of busting it right now. I also, you take a look, have the new fuel sending unit put in place. So yeah, we're getting there. This is the back section. Here's the flex hose right here, and here is the end of my brake line right here that runs all the way to the front. So I need to loop that through that hole right there And then that's where this line comes in at. So all I got to do is bend a little bit of a U shape on it, and we'll have brake lines front to rear, and then I can get to installing our gas tank. So making some progress. Alright, we have the rear brake line ran all the way from the master cylinder all the way to the back. I obviously need to bleed it out still. I'm going to hold off on that. I need to get this gas tank in because it's really starting to look bad out, and I can't work out here in the rain. So let's get to getting that tank in there. We'll get this thing inside the garage, and we'll hope for another nice day out where I can get these brakes bled out and get some more work done. So let's get this tank in. Okay, we got the brake line ran all the way to the back. Still got to bleed that out. I just finished putting the tank underneath of it. Everything appears to be hooked up, and we are going to see if this thing will start. So let's see. Sounds like the pump's running. Ah! She lives again. Nice. So I guess that takes care of everything for this video. Stay tuned. We're going to take care of a few other issues this thing has. So like, share, subscribe, get back to work.